Hey fellow reefers, this is my video today on nuisance algae in your tank, your reef tank, and the main causes of this outbreak. So first things first is you can see all of this explosion of brown and green hair algae growing all over the rocks. There's two reasons for this, I believe, is a main factor. The first thing is I started the system with dry rock and dry sand. Now, in hindsight, I should have cycled this rock in a brute trash can or something like this for at least 2 months pre to the build. I was waiting for the tank anyway and should have done my research and saved myself a headache. So first things first is don't start your system with dry rock and no sand or dry sand. Make sure you get some live sand, use some bacteria in a bottle, and try and use some biological media from a friend's tank, or if you think it's clean enough, or if an aquarium store, if you can get hold of it. That's number one. System took 8 weeks to cycle, and from there everything has been great. You can see the corals are beautiful and colorful, fish are well. System's been running a year and a half. However, I made a terrible error of feeding the corals too much, once a week, twice a week, sometimes reefroids and AB plus Redsea, and this is the negative effect of the algae growing because of nutrients. Phosphate reading is 0 because it's being consumed, and so I can't get a true reflection of that. Now, what am I doing to combat this issue? You can see these areas here quite clear on this rock and this side, and this is in the last 2 weeks. This side is still bad. Now, what I put in here was this little guy. You can see just about, hang on, I'm going to zoom out, sorry. Let me see if I can get him. It keeps going black on me, one sec. No. Okay, this little guy here with the sand on, you can barely make him out, but that is a tuxedo urchin right there in the middle with the bits of sand on him between. He has been going around this tank eating all of the hair algae, and you know, it's a great cleanup crew. I do have a Halloween hermit crab in here, only one, and I don't want snails or anything else in here falling off the rock and just decaying or getting eaten by a hermit crab, so they're out of the question. And I did have a sea hare in a previous tank which did work really well until he died, and thank God he didn't nuke the tank, but I picked him out pretty quick as soon as I noticed he was dead. So don't go down that route unless you're gonna get him out of the tank before he runs out of algae. So tuxedo urchin is a thumbs up for me. I can't zoom any more than there, but you can see him just in there, in that crevice right there. The other thing I'm doing to combat the algae is I'm doing water changes every 10 days, and that's 60 litres. This is off a 260 litre tank, so I think it's about 20%. And I'm dosing this product here called Vibrant, which seems to be doing the job. I'm dosing once a week, 6 millimeters for my tank. It's 1 millimeters per 10 gallons, and it's around 60 gallons with water disbursement. I hope you guys like this video today. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you do. But yeah, tuxedo urchin, clear winner of algae, lawn mowing the algae out of here faster than it can grow back, hopefully. And I'm still using the Vibrant, and hopefully that will help as well, with upkeep of water changes and not feeding the corals as much. But any questions you have, give me a shout. But yeah, Vibrant is a great product. I would recommend it to anyone. It's a little bit on the pricey side. I can't remember how much this bottle was. I think in the UK it was around £30, something like that, for 8 ounces. But you're only dosing small amounts. I'm dosing 6 millimeters every week, and it says to realistically to do this once every 2 weeks, but if you've got a dirtier tank, which mine is once a week. But as a cleanup crew, hermit crab, yep, great. He will pick at things and eat things. But the tuxedo urchin, just make sure your corals are glued firmly down, or they're in the sand bed planted where he cannot carry them off and drop them over the back or something like that. So, yep, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up.